Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and it is still our Black Excellence Month. I'm sorry, I just got tongue tied. It's still our Black Excellence Month for this year. And with that, all month long, we've been reviewing films that are part of Black excellence, that star Black people, and not just your regular old, roles that you're used to, but maybe some lesser known movies with like better roles, bigger roles, stuff like that. It's been a fun time. Make sure you check out all the videos I've done so far, and not just here on YouTube though, but on the Instagram channel as well. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Link down in the description below. But yeah, other than just reminding you guys to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I really ain't got nothing else to say except for get ready, because I'm dropping reviews for the next 2 days until Black Excellence Month is over. So stay tuned. So the film we're going to talk about right now is called Support the Girls. This film stars the excellent Regina Hall, which I don't know if you guys have realized this yet, but Regina Hall is a powerhouse of an actress. She can body a role. Oh man, like when I saw the trailer for this movie, I knew that I knew that I had to watch this movie. I just knew it. When I saw the trailer, I say, oh man, I definitely gotta make sure I check this out for sure. Because it just looked so good. Like she was gonna put on a good performance. Yeah, I was excited for it. So this movie was released back in 2018. A real lesser known movie, I would assume, because I hadn't really heard of it. But that doesn't mean it's lesser known, but I didn't really hear of it back then. I do know that she received a Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress. Regina Hall received that for this movie. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so this film also stars Haley Lou Richardson, Sam Slater, Dylan Galula, AJ Michalka. Oh man, I'm trying to name all these people. I don't know how to pronounce their names. And as one of the Shanna McHale, who is known professionally by her stage name Jungle Pussy. She's a rapper. I knew she looked familiar when I saw her, though. I knew she looked familiar. Yeah, I knew she looked familiar when I saw her. I was like, she looks familiar. I'm gonna go out right now and say though, her acting is not the strongest. But she tries. She does what she can with what she has. But she's not the strongest actress. But whatever. She's, like I said, she's primarily an artist, so maybe she has more. But I know she's been in other things as well. So I'm not sure how many movies she's been in. But I definitely have seen her outside of the rapping. I have seen her in another movie, I believe. I just can't put my finger on it. But anyway, yeah. So this movie follows Lisa, played by Regina Hall, who is the general manager of Double Whammies, which is a sport bar that features skimpily dressed waitresses. Always nurturing and protective of her staff, she soon faces one trying day that tests her optimism at every turn. So this movie is one of those ones that take place over the course of 1, maybe 2 days, right? And so you get the start of her day. She goes in. She has some new employees that are coming to work at the bar, and one of the first things that happens that they realize that there is someone stuck in the vents, in the ceiling, in the roof, right? That turns out to be somebody actually trying to rob the joint. So they're working on trying to get him out, and then the cable goes out. Then one of the girls, one of the girls needs they're trying to hold a fundraiser for one of the girls so they can get her some money because she got into a situation. Then another what is it? I'm trying to recall things without giving spoilers. Then Lisa has to go with her boss for something, and they get into a situation there. Then you find out stuff about Lisa's marriage, how she's actually separated, and there's a whole situation there. And then she has to fire one of the girls because of something they just did, and it just goes on and on. And it's very interesting just seeing how each event of the day. And then, of course, like I said, the situation with cable. And this is all on the day of it's a big fight going on. So a lot of people are going to come to the sports bar to watch the fight. Can't watch the fight without cable. So it's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes on. And it's just really, it constantly kind of just like slowly escalates and builds up. Not like nothing crazy or insane, but it does. You do kind of see it just stressing Lisa out, to the point where she makes a decision towards the end. Well, she ends up quitting. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but she does end up quitting. And it just, from there, it's just, it's not, that's kind of like towards the third act that happens. But when she does that, then there are ramifications from that. Nothing heavy, but you know, the day still isn't over when all this happens. So after she quits, she still has to deal with some other stuff going on too. It's just so much. And the reason I love this movie is because of Regina Hall's performance. She, for some reason, she is a masterclass of being stressed out, but looking optimistic, but still you can see that stress behind those eyes. It's like, oh, girl, you about to snap any minute, aren't you? So Regina Hall is an expert at that. Like, she's an expert at that. I'm not going to hold you, but yeah, the other actresses in this, they're good. You know, they're all just, you know, like it. So I think if you're a place like a Hooters or something like that, like I've never been in a sports bar where they had the skimpy dressed women. I haven't. Like, call me whatever you want to call me. I've never been to one. But this kind of gives you somewhat of an insight on how that culture kind of can be and kind of is. They also have competition that's building up called the Man Cave, which is, you know, a bigger brand. Think your Buffalo Wild Wings to your regular old Pibby's Pub, you know? And so it's just so much that they have to, that is dealt with by Lisa, the main character. And you kind of feel her pain. You not feel her pain, but you kind of are rooting for her. And you see how she's just like, any moment she's at that breaking point. Even one of the other characters calls that out, like, listen, like, you okay? You going crazy? She's like, well, I started this day off crying. Now I'm laughing. So I think it's a step up. The other character goes, well, you know what comes after that? You just lose it. And at the end of the movie, it's just a nice session there. And, you know, it's a nice moment. It's nothing crazy. But the way the movie ends and wraps up, it's very fitting. And it's like, it is what, this is like a second day. This is like the day 2 of the 2-day span or whatever. And it's a very fitting end to this character's story. Yeah, and it's just really nice just seeing how she is as a manager, how she treats her employees, how everyone loves her, but she's just trying to hold things together, and she just decides, I'm not gonna do this. And I guess by the end of it, you could say that maybe she just finds her own sense of doing what it is she feels she should do. You could decipher it like that, but it really is a good movie. Like I said, I already mentioned that Regina Hall. I keep wanting to say Regina King, but it's Regina Hall. Regina Hall has gotten, like I said, she got the Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress. People are praising her performance. Everyone absolutely adores it. She's great. The other actors in here are good too. This is, you know, seeing it's a really good comedy, which are some pretty funny things that go on in this movie. But it's more of a drama, so like dramedy type stuff. It is R-rated, but you can watch this around your kids. The most they got is, you know, depending on how you feel about language, and the most inappropriate, like, you know, nudity or anything is like literally just a nipple. Like it's a nipple, a bare nipple, and that's it. Like there's nothing else, you know, a lot of sexual, well, not a lot, but just a little bit of sexual talk, but nothing like too crazy, too out of line. So you can watch this with the, you know, like your 12 and up crowd if you want to, if you're comfortable with that. It's an hour 34 minutes, so it's really not a long watch at all. And where can you watch it? Well, you can watch it on Amazon Prime and on Hulu as well. Apparently it's on Hulu. I watched it on Amazon Prime. So yeah, go ahead, give it a watch. It's called Support the Girls. Now, in terms of my rating for this movie, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 91%, IMDb 6.4 out of 10%, Metacritic, which we don't get to talk about much, 85%. Me personally, I give this movie, I give it 4.9 out of 5 stars. It was very enjoyable. I really did like it. The only thing that brought it down for me was Jungle Pussy's acting. I couldn't stay. I was like, you gotta get better. But you know, I like the role she played in the movie, but it's just like, I don't know. Maybe she could have put a little bit more pizzazz in her acting. But other than that, it was a solid movie. I really did enjoy it. Again, I cannot praise Regina Hall's performance enough. I do highly encourage you guys to check this out. It's a very it's just a very calm movie, but you still get some very great character moments out of it, and it's just a really fun watch. So check it out. Support the girls. Support the girls by supporting the girls, and support the girl Regina Hall by watching Support the Girls on Prime, and also support your boy. Support your man. That was crazy, right? Support me by making sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button down below. Comment down below. Have you seen this movie? Was it good to you? What'd you think? Do you know what other movies Jungle Pussy was in? Do you know? If you know, let me know down in the comments down below. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. And until next time, be easy, stay breezy. Peace.